Hey y'all, gather round. 'Cause I got a story that'll hit you right in the gut. It's about an old man, a Navy base, and secrets buried so deep they could have stayed lost forever. Picture this. I'm a recruit at this hardcore training compound down in Georgia, Camp Jericho, where they forge Navy SEALs out of sweat, grit, and sheer will. Me. I'm Jake Carter, just another cocky 20-something thinking I'm untouchable, until I met Amos Tate, the janitor we all called Pops. Amos was this quiet, wiry black guy, maybe pushing 70, mopping floors and fixing pipes with these steady, deliberate moves, like he was conducting some silent symphony. We'd mess with him, yeah, I'm not proud of it, knocking over his bucket, calling him Pops, laughing when he'd just keep cleaning, never saying a word. But there was something about him, those deep-set eyes that saw everything, like he was sizing us up while we were busy acting like fools. One day, I'm in the showers, and I catch a glimpse of this faded tattoo on his side, a SEAL trident, but with some weird numbers, 5291, and an emblem I'd never seen. That's when I started wondering, who the hell is this guy? Camp Jericho was a pressure cooker, recruits like me running drills, instructors screaming, and this one guy, Nathan Wells, strutting around like he owned the place. Nathan's dad ran Wells Security Solutions, some big-shot defense contractor, and Nathan acted like he was already a commander, throwing his weight around, sneering at Amos like he was dirt. But there was this other recruit, Sarah Brooks, sharp as a tack, always watching. She noticed how Amos moved, precise, economical, like he'd done more than clean floors in his life. She'd catch him lining up tools like they were weapons, or fixing a recruit's gear with a know-how that screamed training. Sarah started digging, and I got curious too. One night, I'm sneaking around the base computer lab, don't ask, I was young and dumb, and I find these redacted files about something called Operation Shadow Veil, tied to some ghost unit called Spectre Pulse. The dates line up with Vietnam, maybe a bit after, and there's this code name, Wraith. I'm thinking, no way this is Amos, right? But then Sarah shows me a declassified memo she got through her dad's old Navy contacts, mentions a SEAL who ran rogue rescue missions in Laos, saving guys the government left for dead. The description? Quiet, precise, misses nothing. Sound familiar? Things got weird fast. Nathan started watching Amos like a hawk, whispering into his phone at night, talking about the old man and the project. One evening, Sarah's out by the marshes, following a lead, when 3 goons in black gear jump her, trying to drag her into the water. I'm frozen, thinking she's done for, when Amos appears out of nowhere. This old guy moves like a damn panther, taking them down with these clean, brutal strikes, like he's done it 1,000 times. He pulls Sarah up, checks her over, and says, "You're asking dangerous questions, kid. Be careful who you trust." Then he's gone, like he was never there. Sarah and I start piecing it together. Amos was Wraith, the leader of Spectre Pulse, a team that ran black ops the government disavowed. They saved lives, but when politics shifted, the brass buried them, altered records, scattered the team, left Amos to fade into nothing. Now, Wells Security is sniffing around, trying to cover up something big, something tied to those old missions. Nathan's their inside man, picking recruits who'll bend the rules for the right price. And Amos? He's a loose and they can't afford. The breaking point comes one night in the mess hall. Nathan, all smug, dumps Amos's dinner tray on the floor, snarling, "Clean it up, Pops." The room goes dead quiet. Amos looks at the mess, then at Nathan, and says, real soft, "You should pray you never find out why I keep my hands to myself." Man, that line sent chills down my spine, not a threat, just pure certainty. Nathan laughs it off, but you could see it. He was shook. Sarah and I knew we had to act. We find a letter hidden in Amos's bunk, stamped, "Recipient disavowed," a Navy Cross recommendation for heroism in Laos, signed 1974. It's proof Amos was a hero, erased for doing the right thing. We take it to Commander Holt, a grizzled vet who runs the base. He reads it, face going pale, and whispers, "Stop digging, Carter. For your own good." But Sarah's not backing down, and neither am I. That's when we get word of a black site, 20 miles north, where Wells Security's holding Spectre Pulse survivors, Amos's old team, kept alive as leverage or test subjects. We're planning a move when Nathan's goons grab Sarah, lock her in a bunker with other recruits who've been asking too many questions. I'm freaking out, but Amos? He's calm, like he's been here before. He says, "We're going in, kid. No one gets left behind." What happens next is like something out of a movie. Amos and his old team, these gray-haired warriors who show up out of nowhere, pull off a halo jump into a storm to hit the black site. Sarah's leading a revolt back at Jericho, recruits turning on Nathan's loyalists, shutting down the base's comms. I'm running relay, heart pounding, when Amos faces off with Victor Kane, the slick suit behind Wells' security. In this rain-soaked control room, Amos holds up a flash drive that allows files, proof of illegal weapons tests Kane's been covering up for decades. "It's over, Victor," he says, cool as ice. "The world knows." Kane lunges, but Sarah's there, tackling him like a linebacker. They cuff him as the feds roll in, led by Holt, who's finally picked a side. We got Amos's team out 6 men, weak but alive, carried through the rain to freedom. Kane's in cuffs, his empire crumbling. Back at Jericho, the Wall of Honor gets a new photo. Spectre Pulse, finally recognized. Amos, though, he doesn't stick around for the applause. He hands Sarah a patch, the Spectre Pulse emblem, and says, "For those who need to remember." Then he's gone, fading into the dusk like the ghost he is. But I heard a rumor Kane's daughter was spotted watching the base, cold eyes plotting something new. Makes you wonder if this story's really over. So what would you do? Sacrifice everything, your career, your name, to save folks the world forgot? Drop a comment. Tell me what you think about Amos, about loyalty, about standing up when it's hard. If this hit you like it hit me, share it, subscribe, cause stories like this. They remind us what honor really means.